Let's go, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Welcome back. I missed you guys this weekend. What's up, Fun Zone? What's up, Dorico? Trickster? Jeff202. What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? Check, check, check. Oh, yeah. What's good? Let's go. What's up, Goose River Trading? What's going on? The hike was amazing. You guys can hear me, correct? What's good? I don't know. It's showing it's showing on my end the volume looks good. What's up, Francisco? Colin? Coolio was good. I got chased by a moose or an elk or whatever the heck that was. I guess it was an elk, but at the time I saw a big brown thing with antlers chasing me. I don't know what it was, bro. I was like, I'm out of here. Was good, everybody. Happy Sunday. What's going on, everyone? As a reminder, this live stream is not financial advice. This live stream is simulated trading only. Everything said here is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It's all for education and fun. My name is Jdun. My ad is Team Bull Trading. It is 4:34 p.m. Mountain Time on June 28th, 2026. Anyone joining this, we are looking at charts for fun and going to see if we can call out some good educational ideas. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's see what we can get today, everybody. So the original plan was to start Sunday prep at 7 Eastern time. That has not changed. So we're going to see what we can get today, folks. See if we can start y'all out with a winning trade and get your buffer where it needs to be to start the week. How was everyone's weekend? You guys all have a good weekend? Excellent. Very good. Yeah, what did you guys do? Tell me one positive thing or fun thing you guys did for yourselves this weekend. Beach time, rode your Harley. That's awesome. I made 4,000 on Friday. Ate a lobster roll. We're thinking about getting sushi tonight. Got some extra sleep. Beach time. Went to church. God bless, bro. Church and grocery shopping. Time with the kids. Love that. New member. Welcome in, Fernando. Welcome to the fam. Went hiking. Nice. That's awesome. Hey, I'm trying. I got a bunch of recommendations from you guys for grass-fed and grass-finished beef. I ordered from a few places, and I've been trying them. I got an order from Parker Pastures, actually here in Colorado. Ground beef was great today, so shout out whoever recommended that. Honestly, I got so many I don't quite remember, but I know you're out there. Shout out. I also ordered some from a different company that does grass-fed and carrot finished, so I'm excited to try one of those steaks too. If you guys ever have any recommendations of grass-fed and grass-finished meat, I am always open to hearing it. I have a big old freezer. I'm trying to stock with the best quality meat, no matter the cost. You guys know I love eating a 95% carnivore diet because that's what builds. Sun's out, guns out, baby. New here, first time watching live, been a long-time follower, all of your psychology teachings. Welcome, bro. Appreciate you being here, man. I'm rich, yeah, but not in money. I'm rich in my family and my health and my relationship with God. That's where I'm actually rich. I've been blessed to make a lot of money, but money comes and goes, man. Money comes and goes, but I'm rich in my relationship with God and with my family and with my purpose. And that, my friends, is forever. For Sunday prep and all right, let's see here. Amen. Do I have a preference, Asia or New York session? Oh, New York session 100%. I just recently started doing Asia, actually. Very recently. I put out my schedule for this week too, or our schedule, I should say. Our schedule, I should say. I will be live this week. I'll be live tonight, obviously. We're live now. I'll be live tomorrow morning. All 3 sessions tomorrow. All 3 sessions Tuesday. Maybe a little less Tuesday because I'm going to be watching the Mexico game. So maybe we'll do like the first half of the stream and second half we'll watch the Mexico game. Wednesday, but time may vary because, I'm going to be watching my USA soccer play Bosnia. Thursday, I'll be live for all sessions. No power hour either Wednesday. I am busy. Power hour Wednesday. And then Friday, I will not be trading. Stock market is closed. Futures market closes early. We have the 4th of July on Saturday. And so in observance of that, the market is closed on Friday. Just so you guys know. Looking for trades. Very slow right now. We got that initial pump up. We have non-farm payroll on Thursday. That reminds me, I need to get our economic calendar. I need to get our data up for this week. Need to get our data up. So this week, actually, we'll go over this during market prep. We'll go over this in about 20 minutes, probably 30 minutes, actually. In 30 minutes, we will start our weekly market prep, everybody. For now, we're just going to be trading. I'll answer some questions. Come say what's up. How about that? How about that Friday trade? I was really glad that we ended up coming on Friday. We caught a banger. We caught a freaking heat-seeking missile of a trade. News. Good evening. News/data for this week. 6-20. 9 through July 3rd, 7-3. Guys, is it just me? I honestly gotta know. Is it just me, or does it feel like this year, and even if you look back since like freaking 2020, since like COVID, that time has just been like warp speed? Like, how is it already July? We're already halfway through 2026. How is that even possible? And especially too, I feel like once you have kids, like once you start like becoming a dad or a mom, like it's just, I'm like, how is my kid 3? Like, what the heck has happened to time? Back when I was a young gun, I had no kids. It was like time was nice and slow and chill. And then like I'd pop a kid out. Well, I don't pop a kid out. That'd be a little weird. But have a kid and all of a sudden he's 3 and I'm like, where'd the last 3 years go? It's insane. I can't even imagine when they get into school. Sure, it just goes freaking bananas. Yep, I know. It was like freaking yesterday when I had my first kiddo. Crazy. Big boy, almost 3 in just a few months. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. That's what they keep telling me. That's what they keep saying. Hey, I have my new water fountain running. You guys see that? Can you guys hear it in the background? I kind of doubted it would pick it up, but I got this new water fountain for my office, and it's so sick. If you guys saw my stories. People were like, oh, you're going to have to pee all the time. Like, no. I didn't know if it would pick it up or not. It's pretty quiet. Maybe it's relaxing. Maybe that's what we need. That's what we need in here. We need some relaxation. Yeah, it has a pump in it, and it pumps. It pumps through the top, and then it's like a waterfall down. Pretty sweet. You have to pee now? As a reminder to the TikTok algo specifically, and everyone, this live stream is not financial advice. This live stream is simulated trading only. We talk a lot here, and we have fun, and it's for education only and entertainment. Is there a lot of futures traders in Colorado? There's a good amount. I seen you yesterday at the car show. Nice. Did you say hi? Honestly, bro, I met so many people, dude. It's just there's a lot going on. So if we did say hi and I don't remember right now, I'm very sorry. Hi, Master Jacob. Hello. What was the whole deal about the prop firm expo? What was it all about? So I seen that there was like a prop firm expo thing in London, and basically, I guess it was like an absolute disaster. And no, I wouldn't say disaster. That's a little over dramatic, but like it was really hot and people were getting turned away and there was no value and they charged a bunch for tickets. And I guess it just wasn't a very good experience for a lot of traders. And that's what they said. That's what people were saying. I don't know. All I know is that if I held another BullCon, mind you, I've only done events. I've held several in-person events with like a week's notice of planning for our private paid community, and they slapped. If I were to host a free event for traders and give it like 3-4 months of planning, give people time to travel, oh my gosh, we could throw something bananas, like 5,000 plus traders. If I held a free event and you guys had a few months to get prepared and make travel arrangements, who would come for a weekend? Who'd come for a Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Who'd come to DOD, the BullCon? Who'd be coming to BullCon? Oh yeah. Van Life, you're there? Let's go. Yeah, we could have a few thousand people for sure. I'd probably do it in like Vegas or somewhere. That'd be something. That would be something. BullCon in Vegas, y'all would need freaking some babysitters. It's a lot cheaper to go to than like say Miami. Getting Grizzly out of the house is like pulling teeth, but I'd try. To it in Mexico for Gene. Buyers are running out of power. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to stay impatient, waiting. I typically don't trade Asia till about 8 Eastern time because that's when Tokyo opens. So that's when we typically get a little more volume coming in. So we'll see what we get. And honestly, even with Sunday trading, it's not something I've really done at all for Sunday evenings. So we'll see. So I tell you guys, I'm not on here to force trades with you. I come on here, we trade smart, we trade safe. And if nothing else, maybe you join me and I help you from taking silly trades, help you with your DOD. It's not currently up, but will be soon, chef turned trader. Remind me later, and I'll have Gene get you a custom link if you want to cop some Team Bull merch. I appreciate you wanting to support, bro. That means a lot. This volume is slow, 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 slow. Volume is slow, slow, slow. Have I made any trades yet? Nope. This could be huge. I think we're going to have a great week trading, guys. Big banks, I decided I wanted to. I like trading with you guys, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start streaming 3 times a day. I was one of Jen's teachers, I like to think. She's learned from a few people, but you know, she trades her own strategy now, and she's a great trader and a really nice person. But yeah, she's been on Team Bolt for years. I believed in Jen back when she had less than 2,000 followers. I was like, you should, you know, you got special talent. You should do this, and you should make something of it. Thank you for trading online more, man. You got it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys coming, tapping in and topping in. Why don't you want a new car? I have enough cars, bro. I'm done buying cars for a very long time. As a reminder, everyone, we got a new week ahead of us. There's some great deals in the prop firm space right now. I appreciate you guys using code Jdun, code JDUN, if you are buying funded accounts. I want you guys to use discipline with them. Trade smart, trade safe, stay focused. And if you want my recommended accounts for the week, there's 2 in particular I really like right now. The FFF 50K Premier is probably my favorite, with the Lucid 50K Pro coming in close right behind it. They both are 1-day pass, but what I like about FFF is there's no consistency on eval or funded. So if you guys are looking for a great account for less than $100 with no activation fee for this week, I'd say in first place right now is the FFF 50K Premier. If you'd like to get one of those for yourself, you can use this link I just posted in chat. It's 40% off with code JDUN. Do I still like the longs? I never like the longs this right now. Consistency. How do I feel about Tradeify 25K? Solid. Tradeify is a great firm. Every time he says DOD, I think driver off deck, which is the dead opposite of DOD, of discipline over dopamine. Well, time to change it to discipline over dopamine. Any advice for when trading it's difficult mentally, brother? Tons of advice. That's how DOD was created. Trading is inevitably at some point going to get very difficult for you. Maybe that was in the past. Maybe it's right now. Maybe you're just getting started and it's eventually going to come. Trading is going to get very hard in your mental. But when you come and you choose DOD and you come in and trade smart and trade safe and trade a system and manage your risk and keep promises to yourself and choose this discipline every day, it makes it a lot easier to get through the tough times. That's what you got to realize. Trading is not easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. What is easy, in the sense that it's very simple, is keeping promises to yourself. If you promise yourself, all right, I'm going to risk $200 today, and you hit that $200 loss, you're done. Keep that promise to yourself. You have the discipline to do it. The reason you've been consistently making mistakes and breaking those promises is because you don't keep your promises to yourself, and you don't believe you have that ability to do it. The great thing about the human mind and our brains is they're very fluid. We have the ability to change our habits and change our neural structure to a very, very high ability. You have the ability. You can go this whole week without overtrading. You can go this whole week without revenge trading. You can go this whole week without going on tilt. You can go this whole week only taking one trade a day. Nothing is making you make those same mistakes over and over. You have the ability to change that completely starting tomorrow, starting right now, as a matter of fact. I say this example a lot, so excuse me for repeating myself, but a lot of you have to treat this like addiction. A lot of you guys are addicted to your old bad trading habits. So how do you beat a tough addiction? Day by day. You don't say I'm never going to overtrade again. You don't say I'm never going to revenge trade again. You don't say I'm never going to tilt trade again. You say, okay, this session I'm trading right now, I'm not going to make any mistakes. I'm going to follow my maximum loss limit. I'm going to follow my plan, and I'm going to win today. And tomorrow comes, we're going to win tomorrow. We're going to take it one day at a time, and that's what we do every day on these lives. The main time that we trade is obviously in New York session. All right. Nobody trades the Asia session. This guy is dumb. My name is Mike98FTA, and guys, I'm here to let you know that nobody in the world trades Asia. And this guy right here, the guy who comes on and wins every single day almost, he's dumb. So just beware. Just so you guys know, I'm a grown man. I'm spending my Sunday evening, when I could be doing plenty of things, watching FIFA highlights, back testing, getting good psychology advice. I'm going to spend my evening finding this guy's live and saying this guy's dumb. That's a good start to the week. We're reaching the haters, guys. That means that we're gonna have a good week of reaching the live stream. That's great. Good things are coming. Hey, Jdun, thanks for being a great mentor. I'm struggling in my personal life right now, but I know that one day it'll come out on top. So thanks for helping me through my journey. That's awesome, Shum. Better days ahead, bro. Better days ahead. Every single day, we get better. Plenty of people trade Asia, and Jdun actually seems like he is pretty smart. I do my best. I do my best every single day. All I can tell you is that I manage my risk every day. We come in, we win a majority of our trades. I do lose on occasion. It's not often. That being said, there's nothing that makes me immune from a losing streak. I had a week about 2 months ago, a little over 2 months ago now, I think, that I lost pretty much every trade. That doesn't happen often, but it could happen. It's not likely, but it's possible. But even when we have the losing streaks, or when I go on a losing streak, which is always possible, though very, very, very rare, we manage our risk. Because here's what would happen back in the day. Is if I'd go on a losing streak for a week, I'd go on tilt, I'd lose way more than I was comfortable with. And anyone I saw, whether it was my mom or my girlfriend or someone in my life, they would instantly know, like, uh-oh, Jdun's had a red day, or Jdun had a red week, or had a bad week. And one of my flexes now, and something I want you guys to work on, is that I don't want people in your daily life to be able to tell if you're red or green. I want you to the best of your ability, operate your daily life emotionless from your trading. I understand it's easier said than done, but that's my ultimate goal for you guys. You know? We're live. That is facts and my goal at the moment, because I see people noticing my bad days even though they don't matter. Yep. Amen. There's only two ways out. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. What's up, what's up, what's up? I feel like I'm on the rainforest. Low-key a vibe. I'm glad you like it, bro. Am I trading micros? No. Maybe if I take a trade, I'm not in a trade right now. It's definitely a possibility, though. For sure. And Sunday prep. All right, guys. I am live now. Live now. If you see this story. One on Tilt Blue funded accounts pull it together, shows DoD, then passed through evals, now back in funded. Thanks for inspiring me. Let's go. That's awesome. That's awesome, bro. What about the orb strategy? What about it? What about it? What about it? We might trade it this week. We'll see. I'll be live for another like hour 15, hour and a half, maybe actually. Hour and a half, maybe. Had a great weekend with the fam. Had my whole family in town, which was awesome. Love when that happens. Jdun, I have been trading 8 to 9 months now and have never gotten a payout. I have passed some evals and even made it enough to get payouts twice, but still ended up blowing the accounts. I joined your Discord so I can force myself to be more disciplined and stop forcing trades. Isn't it? I give you my word. Every single day, when you come on with me, I will do my absolute best to help you stay disciplined, trade smart and trade safe, to give you winning trades. And in return, I ask that you follow the rules that you make for yourself. You keep the promises you make to yourself, and you really lock in this week. We start today. We start tomorrow. Don't think about those last 9 months. Use them as learning. We move forward on a fresh slate tomorrow. Welcome to Premium. You're in the best place to learn. Especially for like freaking first month, like $1 a day. You kidding me? And then after your first month, like $3 a day. You kidding me? You kidding me? What's the burrito bandit doing? What's Mr. Gene doing? I don't know what Gene's doing. He doesn't like to trade Sundays. He does not trade Sundays. I can bounce off that. I never had a payout till I followed and learned Jdun's DOD. too early in the week for that, Michi. Oh, that's hilarious. The Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, that was hilarious. He was tired. Let's see what we get, guys. It is 7 p.m. Eastern time. That Watt plaque is way too big. What do you mean? Why? Outwork everyone, Gene. Right? That's hilarious. I watched your YouTube vid. If I started day trading today, let me tell you, that was a masterpiece. Appreciate you, bro. Huh, why are we... What's going on here? Have you wonder? It could be like... As you caught my eyes. Do I trade ICT? No. No, I do not trade ICT. Could this be, guys? Could this be what we think it is? Could this be what we think it might be? Could it be? Could we get it? I actually think it might be worth a retest 575, stops to like 550. I actually think it might be worth it. Might be worth the test for longs if we get a pullback. Watch how we react as we go down into like 575, everybody. 570 area. I actually think it might be worth a try. It might be worth a try, everybody. That's what I'm watching for 570. We don't have a lot of other confirmation. This 5-minute looks decent. We're trending above VWAP, above our previous pre-market high from the last session. So we'll see how we react. I have my book map up as well. Why is my internet is struggling tonight? My internet's struggling tonight. Why is my internet struggling? Can y'all hear me on Discord? It's lagging. I don't know why my internet is struggling tonight. I don't know why my internet's buffering. Why are we buffering? Why is our internet failing? Yeah, the internet's struggling here. Internet. Let's see here. Weird. It seems like it should be fine. My tests are coming up fine. That's crazy. 875 download, 22 megabits upload. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Damn, no 2-bar retest. Should be better now. That was odd. Because I'm giving out, yeah, just refresh. That was odd. I don't know why it was doing that. I pay good money for internet every month. They better not be going down. They better not, otherwise we'll have a problem, Comcast. We'll have a big problem, Comcast. Big problem. As a reminder, for the free streams, there is a slight delay. Now is the best time to join Premium for the week. You can get your first month for half off using code Jdun, everybody. You get no lag or delay. You get access to Jared Tendler, 100+ hours of recorded education, the private community, live access to ask me questions. I don't always see the questions on any of the free streams, but I always see them inside Team Bull. So you can join for about $1 a day. If you've been to my lives before, you know how much value I give you. You guys know that my win rate, how well we do. I appreciate you guys rocking with me and giving me a chance in Premium too. If you're here, join Team Bull and watch in real time without the delay, do the math. It paid for itself on my first trade. I'm telling you. Game changer. Literally like $1 a day for your first month. Are you kidding me? Take a moment right now and go join Premium, everybody. If you're not already in it. Uh-oh. Do I smell a 2-bar? Do I smell a 2-bar? I think I smell a 2-bar, everybody. 590. 620 area for longs. Do we try it? I'll try it if we go down there. There's a good chance I will try the longs if we get down to like 620, everybody. Again, I will be going lighter, like even lighter than usual because we're in Asia session. It's Sunday. But I do think it's worth a try at like 620. $620 to like 610. I'll probably be trading like to start like half a mini, like 5 micros. To start, maybe up to like 10 micros to a mini. Oh no. Come on. I don't have a lot of data back testing Asia, especially Sunday nights, so we'll see. Pull back to 620 area. I like the longs. Like we always do it this time. I got to shine. No. No, don't take out the high of candle prior. No. Nazdaquita. Nazdaquita. I love. I got to shine. Oh, man, that sucks, guys. How do you join for Premium? You join here. Use code Jdun at checkout for a discount on your first month. Yeah, Asia might not pull back like New York. However, even if I would have taken an early entry 10 points earlier, it would have been too much risk. It would have been like 40-some points. I'm not doing that during Asia. Not on a setup like that. Maybe if we had like a more clear reversal, but on a basic 2-bar, nah. I'd rather miss it. I'd rather miss it. So let's I'm gonna use the restroom quick, then we're gonna start going over our data and different things we're gonna watch for this week, everybody. All right. I'm gonna push it down. Hey, what's good, guys? You guys missed me? All right, to everyone joining in, welcome, 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 welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? I see we got a lot more people joining now. How are we all doing? How was everyone's day? You all have a good day? Good, good, good. Enter now with 100-point stops. I'm going to watch this. I'll watch it still, but I don't like that we took out Hayade first and rejected with a doji. So look at this. We see we moved up, rejected with doji. And now we're pushing him back down. I think we could bounce like a little lower, but we'll see. I'm going to watch it. I look like Woody from Toy Story. Thanks. I don't know. Is that a good thing? The closer I get, I'm giving in. We're vibing in Sunday Asia sesh. All right. So while we're waiting for the setup, everybody, we do have some news and data for the week. So if we look at, let me go ahead here and pull this up for myself while we are waiting for the setup to come. Hold on. Oh, whoops, that is not the right. That is my fountain. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start going over our news and data for the week while we wait on this setup. As a reminder, if you're in the Discord, you can see that in the news, events, and more section. So on Monday, tomorrow, we have no data. It's a no news Monday, which automatically I will be a bit risk off. I don't love no news Mondays. I'm not like the ICT folks who are like, I'm never trading a no news Monday, but just a little more cautious. Sometimes we see a bit choppier action. We don't have a catalyst to push us higher or lower in terms of news and data. So we have no news there. And of course, it's gonna edge our 2-bar by literally 8 points, by 6 points. That sucks. Tuesday, June 30th, we have PMI, consumer confidence, and we have JOLTS data. So at 10 a.m., that should give us a really nice move, potentially up, potentially down. You guys can see that on our data calendar. On Wednesday, we have ADP employment. We have a Fed speaker, or the Fed chairman, Kevin Warsh, speaking at a market open. We also have PMI, ISM manufacturing, and construction spending. Those should give us something along the lines of a decent move. And then Thursday, we have non-farm payrolls. For those of you who are trading evals, that is the second best day for the eval passing strategy pre-market, right behind CPI. The market is closed Friday. I will not be trading. The futures market will be open for a bit. I will have no part of that. I am going to be traveling to hang out with my family back in the Corn State, the 402, the home to the creation of Kool-Aid and the world's #1 zoo, Nebraska. So I will not be trading on Friday, but if you guys do, make sure you trade smart, trade safe, and don't do something stupid that's going to send you into the 4th of July weekend on a bad note. So again, if you guys are in the Discord, you guys have access to that news and data section, as well as the Team Bull schedule. I will be trading all 3 sessions tomorrow: New York, Power Hour, Asia; Tuesday, New York, Power Hour, part of Asia; Wednesday, New York, no Power Hour, part of Asia; Thursday, all 3 sessions; and then Friday, no sessions. So that being said, that's our news and data. I hope you guys all trade smart, trade safe. I think that in terms of our overall chart, let's go ahead here and see. If we pull this up, I'm going to probably pass on this if we pull back now. We almost pulled back twice, didn't quite get there. If we go to our daily chart here on the NASDAQ, we are in an area, this 29,100, 29,200 of demand. So that being said, I'd like to see us hold this for more upside. I do think there's a chance, at the 4th of July rally coming, there's a good chance Donnie T is going to come on, say something to try to pump the market to get it to all-time highs by 4th of July. Don't know if we rally, but if we do, I'm going to want to see us break and hold above this 30,000. If and when we get up there in the next 300 some points, this is going to be the big area I'm watching, because not only is it a whole psych number, in addition to that, we also potentially are going to have a lower high in the weekly, or make a new high and break that previous weekly high if we get above. Well, the previous weekly high is all-time highs. So we don't want to make a lower high at 30,000. If we're gonna rally up, it's gonna take an aggressive move over 30,000 and then push into this previous supply zone up here. However, on the flip side, on the case that we get some more downside movement, which I'm not going to count out either, I want to see us break and hold aggressively below 29,200. If we get that, we likely see a pretty quick shot down to 29,000 total. And then below that, honestly, we don't have much demand, guys, until like mid to low 28,000s. We have a lot of room if we can get this breakdown here. So if I were to put, say, Mr. Smiley on, want to give him a hair transplant, this is the area I'd do it. Right in this demand zone here, I think we're going to have a tough time breaking this. This is where I'd watch for the bounce from a weekly perspective, everybody. So keep that in your notes for the week. I think there's a good shot that if we do get some movement below this previous weekly low, that's where we're heading. We go here to our hourly chart on the NASDAQ as well. Holds that bias pretty well. Multiple hourly touches, aggressive moves up. I'd like to see a strong hourly close below this, and I think that could give us our push down to the next leg down. if we end up getting it. We have a lot of room down if we can get that push below this previous support level. So we'll see how that plays out for us. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. Our orb did play out. 5, 10, 15. Our orb high, we didn't really have a trend-setting candle above it, so I wouldn't have taken it regardless, even if I did see that. Jdun, how much do you charge for coaching and mentorship? Well, I have tons of free resources. My private mentorship group is currently closed. I do group coaching calls twice a week, but you're going to learn a lot from if you join premium, it's a few dollars a day. You can get your first month for like $1 a day, or my free live streams or my free videos. There's lots of value, tons of value, like actual value, not just like, oh, go watch my free stuff. Like there's actually value there. Kool-Aid, yeah. Kool-Aid is made in Nebraska. Fun fact. Kearney, Nebraska. Did I take any trades? Nope. I had one 2-bar we were watching, but we didn't end up getting any confirmation on it. No confirmation, no trade. Loving and learning from these extra sessions, Jdun. Thanks for this. Appreciate you. As a reminder, guys, my main live trading session is every morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you've been struggling to get more payouts, if you've been struggling to stay profitable, and if you've been struggling with discipline, entries, exits, or patience, I need you guys all on time tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Bright and early. I actually start at 9. I always say 9:30, but I'm on at 9. So if you want to get on earlier and get prepared, you can. I just say 9:30 so that people know I'm on for New York session at Market Open. It's our biggest live stream. And people who come typically stay. You know, we have a great group of people. I do my best to help you guys. I have a lot of experience. I have a lot of value to offer you guys. And I do my best to get that across every single day. Oh, yes, it is. Maddie, yep. All you got to do is, if you're on the free streams, hit that follow button. Or if you're on YouTube, the tube, hit that subscribe and hit that bell icon and press all. Or if you're in my premium, then you know where to be. It's entertaining too, especially when he pulls out the bird mash. Don't tell him about the bird beak strategy. Yep, Tomas. All you got to do is subscribe and hit that bell icon and press all so it notifies you when I go live. Yep. Donald just over. I believe it's like $1 and some change a day, like $1.30, like $49. That's a bummer they didn't give us that 2-bar, guys. It shows the idea was right. We just didn't quite get enough pullback. Even if we did, let's say hypothetically we took that early and we got a perfect entry. Let's play hypotheticals for a second. So we would have had 41 points of risk. We wouldn't have even gotten to 1R yet, guys. Look at that. Even if we did take that, we still wouldn't be at 1R with a nearly perfect entry. We still wouldn't be at 1R. Yeah, it's insane. $40 first month is stupid cheap. To gain that knowledge and experience, it pays for itself in the first trade. I'd be trying to tell people, but I can prove myself every day still. That's fine. Yeah, we got Japan opening in 30 minutes. That might give us more volume, more movement. I still got about an hour of trading left. My goal for you guys this week, as we wait for this trade, we're going to talk about some things. My goal for you guys this week is I want you to identify one thing, one variable about your trading that you can improve. Think to yourself, where did you go wrong last week or in the last month? Where have you lost the most money? Have you lost the most money from overtrading? Have you lost it from revenge trading? Have you lost it from chasing? Have you lost it from breakouts? Have you lost it from tilt? Have you lost it from trading the first 15 minutes? Have you lost it from taking trades too early? Have you lost it from having hesitancy and not taking any trades? You need to add, no one knows that answer besides you. So focus on one thing that you can improve starting today. I want you to write it down. Get your notepad out on your phone. If you're old school like me, I'm at my week out on pen and paper because I like to write it down. I'm weird. I guess I'm old or something. I want you to write it down. And if in a perfect world, I'll show you what I used to do. And I still will do if I'm struggling with something. After that bad week, I did this. I like to take, if you have a computer that you trade at, I like to take a notepad and write it down on there. I like to go and write it down, and then so you take it from the notepad and you stick it right in front of you, so you have to look at it. Stop over trading. Stay patient. Stop revenge trading. If you can remind yourself physically to follow your plan and of what you need to remember, it will help you when you're in a high stress or high potential stress situation or trade. So right now, if you are willing to make a promise to yourself to commit to a better habit this week, type it in chat. What is the one habit that you're going to improve on this week? Just one. What are you going to improve about your trading this week? Jay Mendoza is going to be more patient. Jordan's going to say no over trading. Joey's going to be patient. Shells is going to choose risk management. Sanj is going to have more confidence. Dugini is going to say no revenge trading. Starting tomorrow. No revenge trading for AK. No forcing trades for Fernando. No force Fernando. That's your new name. D got rich solo, managing my losses, keeping them small. Nikki's going to stay patient. Good. Those are all good things. Jdun, what's up, brother? Reduce your size. That's awesome. Buffering again. Damn internet. Damn internet. Actually trusting your trading ideas and not overthinking. Well, use them with less size and learn the why. That's how you're going to build confidence, even when you're trading with me, alongside me. You can't have confidence if you don't understand the why. Not exiting a profit too early or exiting a loss too late. That's a great step forward. Great step forward. That's a great tool for your trading. This is why it helps to be in Team Bull. Both the other live streams are buffering. They're both having problems. My internet's great. What's the crazy thing? What am I trading? Let's see what this gives us. I just got my first payout ever. Nice. Good job, bro. Yeah, it's just being laggy off and on. I don't know why. This is not pre-recorded. Unless I knew you were going to come in and say that. The bots are attacking. I don't know why my internet's being weird. My download's solid. How long have I been trading? For 10 years. I started when I was 21. I'm 31 now. I am 31. Yep. This technically is a 2-bar here, guys. Technically, we have a 2-bar here. I don't love the size of the candle. It's very small in accordance with the volume, but we technically have a 2-bar. We could take a low risk like 658 add with stops at like 648. You know, we could have like a 10-point risk 2-bar. $10-point risk 2-bar maybe. No, but I'm actually like 31. Can watch 660 to like 657 for longs, guys. It's a little higher risk because you look at the candle and volume compared to how much risk you have. I guess it's not high risk in terms of points. It's high risk in terms of you don't have a lot of wiggle room on it. So we'll watch. My Sunday's going great, bro. I was born in 1995. Yep. Class of 2014 at Lincoln East High School. I don't love the 2-bar here with how slow price some, but we could try to like 658 with smaller size and risk like 10 points. You know, it's not gonna be the end of the world if it doesn't work out. Oh, come on. Hike was great, bro. My dog is doing much better. Thank you for asking. 2 bars no longer valid as we're breaking these highs. If you took that early entry at 660, then you're up 1R. 10 points of risk. This would probably be the take profit spot on that with 10 points of risk. Or you can just set your stops to break even and let it see if we can trend up to like 26,000, like 700. That 2 bars hit rate is insane. Friday high is 717. Yeah, actually, that might be where we're heading. It's at 717. Frad, I am. I like to feel like I'm younger again sometimes. You got me. My birthday's in 1990. I am 36. I was just trying to relive the glory days back when I was 31. Thanks for reminding me. Very rude, bro. Very rude. Thank you, Jdun, for your commitment. I'm learning so much. Appreciate you, bro. If you got that 1R, nice. I mean, this would be the area to trim, or at least set your stops to break even. Oh, good, man. I was just confused for a bit. Yeah, it's all good. No, I am 36. Yeah. 1990. May 8th, 1990. Class of 2009 for high school. Those are my days. Don't. May 14th, 1980. Damn, we're 10 years apart. That's crazy. I'll be to my 40s soon. All right, guys, staying patient here. If we're going to take any shorts, we'd have to see more confirmation. I wouldn't mind seeing us fail that Friday high, have a reversal candle. That 2 bar did work out. We just didn't quite go to the 50% retracement. We almost got there, but not quite. So we'll see what they give us here. Need to come to Colorado. You're 36. You look 56. Yeah, that's what trading will do to you, bro. You sure you guys want to stay on this live stream? This is not 2 bar here. Why is this not 2 bar? Why is this candle right here not 2 bar? 50% of the candle is a wick down. It's a wick in the opposite direction. The red, baby, I love Chevelle, one of my favorite bands ever. Saw a concert at Red Rocks a few years ago. Jimmy Eat World was a dope experience. It's awesome. I live right by Red Rocks. I live right by it. I did not take a trade. Nope. Nope. Gold had a nice high volume reversal at a previous area of resistance turn support. Gold actually looks like it can go. Advice on not blowing funded accounts. DOD. I saw Tom Petty at Red Rocks. It was amazing. I was supposed to go to that show. That's so awesome. And then my grandpa and I were like, oh, we'll go to the next one. And then he passed away. R.I.P. R.I.P. Dude. What's up, dude? What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome in. Good chance today to get ready for the week, to trade smart, trade safe, and to come in prepared. We went over the data for the week a little earlier. Nothing tomorrow for Monday. We do have a heap of data from Tuesday through Thursday as well, and then a closed market on Friday. I will not be trading on Friday. There's a closed stock market, and in addition to that, we have early close on futures, but I will not be a part of it. How about Canada winning? Do we got any Canadians here that were watching that game? You guys won your first ever elimination round. How about that? We got any Canadians on stream right now? South African, very disappointed. You guys gave that one up. There's no excuse there. And in expiration time or in stoppage time, oh, man. You guys gave that one up. I got 3 teams that I'm going for in the cup that I'm putting money on. I'm going for the USA. I'm going for Mexico because Gene loves them. And I bet y'all can't guess the third team I'm going for. Because I like a player on the team. And it's not Argentina. Oh, Gator Smitty said it. I love that Erling Haaland guy, man. I got to go for Norway. How can you not like dude? Bro is an absolute unit. I love watching that guy play, man. For Holland. I love watching that guy play. He's great. And then, of course, I'll be semi-rooting for Argentina just so they can once and for all put the knife in the GOAT debate of Messi versus his child, Ronaldo. It's the last dance for Messi. Where did I learn FFG? FVG. I've never learned fair value yet, bro. It's always been Messi. That's right. All right, this could give us a nice pullback here, maybe for longs. This could do it. We're kind of in no man's land for trading, but could be worth a shot. As a reminder, everyone joining for this Asia session, my main, well, that escalated quickly. Never mind. That my main session is New York at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So if you're looking to come in, make some money on New York, come manage your risk, trade smart, trade safe, and learn, make sure you guys join me tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Every single morning. I got a good feeling about this week. Almost hanging man reversal. Yep. I couldn't tell. I don't know what that is. Annihilator. This could be a nice reversal. I just like having reversals at key levels. Your strategy in one sentence. What is a 2-bar? I'm joking. No, I trade volume price analysis, which is the study of price, volume, and key levels. Very simple. Apparently, though, people join my lives and think all I do is eat, sleep, and breathe 2 bars. We got Japan Open in 12 minutes, guys. Hopefully we can get some volume there. That's what I'm hopeful for. That's what I'm hopeful for. Boring. Hey, Tokyo Open in 10 minutes. Yep. I don't do CFDs, no. Nope. For those of you that follow me on IG, see that pic of my Belgian yesterday? He's an absolute beast. Anyone else here own Belgian Malinois? I love my Belgian. Dude's an absolute unit. Literally trained to destroy. I do. Mine's crazy. Yup. And Dobermans. Yup. And German Shepherds. Yup. Beasts. 670. 685. I love my Belgian. He's a beast. GD was terrified of him. GD don't like big dogs. I showed GD, I'm like, I promise. He likes you. He's not going to do nothing. Beast mode. I'm like, I promise. If you're not breaking in, he's not going to attack you. Got a cat. The Lupa leopard. Is that like the freaking the cat that looks like a leopard? Look at that beast. Bro, don't play around. Bro, don't play around. So come on, Dad, let's go. Nice horse. My dad was Russian, yeah. Yep. Yep. Lots of attention. We go for very long walks every day. Long walks every day. Yep. What's the code to? The different prop firms I'm partnered with. You can use code JDUN, code Jdun, for Lucid Apex, Tradeify, Alpha Futures, the Funded Futures family, and if you're an options trader, Vanquish. Vanquish is great for all options traders. Which is the best? I'm new to this whole trading world. It depends. It depends on what you are looking for in your firm. Or that moose chasing me was insane, or the elk or whatever it was, the freaking big bull elk, literally stomping its feet, chasing me down the trail. Thing was about to kill me. Why didn't I take a short on that reversal? Because we didn't have a retest. If we retested up into it, maybe. Still, even then, though, I like let's say this pivot was down here. I like when we break through a key level, we sweep a key level and then move down. Versus like we just had one reversal candle there. Technically, we are in the supply zone, so like maybe that's it. But for me, I'd rather see us sweep a key level first. That's where we get our bread and butter during New York. Remid, yes, but if you pass, it's not anymore. So if it's 1 day pass, you pass your account and activate it, you'll never get charged again. They're right now one of my favorite accounts. I also like the Lucid 50K Pro. I like the Tradeify 50K Select. And of course, the Apex Tradeivate 50K End of Day is a great account too. You can get 90% off Apex right now using code Jdun. I think you should have at least one of these in your arsenal too. How much to pass? 3,000 profit. Thoughts on AMC? I have no thoughts on AMC. I don't know what it's going to do, and quite frankly, I don't really care. I have no idea, bro. Dun. Appreciate y'all showing love on all my posts lately. Okay, the market's not closed Friday, but it's earlier. It's earlier close. I will not be trading on Friday. I'm just 100% not. There's zero chance I'm here. I'm traveling back to the state with a lot of corn and a lot of wind turbines. I was watching this study, or like watching this video about wind turbines. Like they're low-key a scam. You guys ever looked into wind turbines and how much it actually takes to offset the carbon footprint? Like how much energy it takes to put in a wind turbine? Not to get off topic, but they're low-key a scam. Like it takes so much energy and so much resources to put in an actual wind turbine. It's crazy. They're like low-key a scam. Taking them down is very expensive too. Very, very high output activity. I'm not a wind turbine expert. Not a weather expert or whatever you guys call it, ecology expert, but I do know they're low-key kind of a scam. Yeah, they have low R multiple. I start up power plants for a living. They are for sure a scam. Y'all do some crazy stuff in here. That is insane. All right, this actually might give us a continuation setup here. I don't love that we're coming right into this aggressive open candle, but we have Tokyo open in 1 minute, guys, in less than a minute, 30 seconds. I've heard good things about nuclear too. Not too far to the downside. I don't know why it's showing me. I hate how it shows these stupid entry things. I've heard good things about nuclear. All right, Tokyo is open. So one thing I've started watching as well, guys, is the 15-minute range on Tokyo. I have started watching that as well. We're also coming down to retest our 15-minute open. Damn, look at this. This is something I've been back testing. We also had our first 15-minute range, 5, 10, 15. We're about to retest this 15-minute range high, which also coincides with, let's see, with VWAP. That's interesting. This could definitely be a bounce spot if we can confirm. I started grilling and watching your stream on my phone by the pool. Let's go! Welcome in, my bro. From tea, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. See if we can find a winner. Not in anything yet, guys. Yep, no trade from yet, guys. I gotta wait for the confirmation. Look at this. All right. Now we got some game to play. Game on. Now we're getting some movement. 5. Look at that. $570, $618, $620. What's good, everybody? I appreciate y'all being here. As a reminder, if you're on the free streams, there is about a 5 to 7 second delay. Appreciate y'all hitting that follow button. I trade live every day. I give every trade that I take, and I help you guys learn so you can do it yourself and have confidence in yourself as a trader. All you got to do is hit that follow button. It's 100% free to hit that follow. And if you're on the to the tube, I appreciate you guys tapping in, hitting subscribe, hitting that bell icon, and pressing all so you don't miss any of my live streams. And if you're in premium, well, you're in the best place to be. You're good to go. No lag for tomorrow. Ready to rock and roll. We could low-key watch a retest back to like VWAP to 575. It's also that 15-minute high area from the open if we get a solid push down close. But as a reminder, this live stream is not financial advice. It is for education and entertainment purposes only. Please be smart and trade safe. Choose DOD. Yep, I got to add point of control to my chart, actually. You're right. I forgot to add that. We also are bouncing point of control, too. Do I give live trades every day? If I take a trade, you'll know I'm going to trade. Every day, baby. I encourage you guys to choose good habits and help you guys with your discipline. My main live stream, our biggest live stream, is every morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Yep, every day. This candle closes in 5 seconds. Technically speaking, it is valid for a retest up here for shorts. It's a little higher risk, but it is valid. It's not invalid. Like 560 to like 580. It's not invalid. No, I have not sold everything to buy Bitcoin. I'm sitting on a lot of cash right now. I'll start buying more significant amounts if it goes to 50. I bought a little yesterday. I bought a few thousand worth yesterday. I'll still keep buying here and there. A few thousand here and there. You tweaking? You're hearing water in the background? You're tweaking. All about XRP. I don't own a single bit of XRP. Actually, I still had it. I own 5,000 worth of XRP. I'm kidding. There is water in the background. I just got a new water fountain. Is it annoying? You don't like it? Or is it chill? You gotta pee because of it? Imagine how I feel. I don't know what XRP is doing. You guys forced me to freaking buy some, so I added 5,000 worth. It's probably just down bad. But I was like, all right, now I'll join your HODL team. All right, let's see what this does here. 560 to 580 I'll watch for shorts. Potentially. We are right above that pivot right above point of control. Yeah, I do got to pee sometimes. We'll see how we react up here. I'm watching order flow. I'm also watching for our reaction at this 50% retracement. I'm not fully bought in on downside quite yet, but I'm getting closer. Come on, Jdun. When you start trading on Monday, what do you mean? I'll start the stream tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern time, bright and early. 9 a.m. is our main trading stream every single morning. Oh, I just didn't for my talk. It just says 9 a.m. I don't change it. It's usually that's true. Don't I trade on ES? No, I rarely trade ES. Probably like 5% of the time. Just touch the 30-minute, 21 EMA on 30-minute going back up. Maybe it's possible. I would I wouldn't quite put my money there yet. I mean, there's a million different EMAs and stuff you can do. I'm not saying any of them are wrong, but that doesn't mean they're right either. Actually, fun fact, I fly into Denver tomorrow for work. Nice, Spencer. It's been nice here. Weather's been good. Weather's been super solid. Hoping for another big week. What's up, big man? Happy Sunday. What's up, Derek? Any crazy plans for the 4th? I'm going back to the Cornhusker State, Nebraska. I feel like Asia doesn't pull back as far. Sometimes. I guess for me, that's going to mean less trades. Yeah, in AZ, you're freaking frying eggs on the pavement. It's so hot. Like, what? Jdun starts doing Asia session for a week and gets a water well. Right? I got to keep myself calm and not bored somehow. I actually love my water well. Fun fact, I went to this facial and they had one in the lobby and I was like, oh, I need this. So I looked it up and I bought it. I have not entered. Nope. I have not entered a single thing. Only 99 today. It's a cool day. That is crazy. I really do admire you. I really want to be profitable like you, but why? Why? Longs look good with confirmation. Not for me. Not how I trade. You do have a doji, but much less volume. So either sellers are failing to push down or buyers aren't super strong. This is the start of where I'm looking at. I'd rather see us a bit higher if I would take the shorts. I'm still not fully sold either. This is the 50% retracement. The problem is this candle high is 620. You'd have 60 points of risk. You could short here, but there's just a lot of risk. That's what I don't like. If we had like 30 points of risk, I'd almost certainly have tried shorts right here, right in this area. I think we go down, but there's too much risk for me. Based on our 5-minute structure, we should go down. But there's just a lot of risk. Especially for Asia. 60 points is kind of a lot. I got about 20 more minutes of trading-ish. 20, 25 minutes. because I'm going to eat dinner. That's why I only got 20 minutes. We got our market prep done earlier, talked about some scenarios for the week, talked about our data that we have. Maybe we can hit a buzzer beater. I do like the shorts up here. There was just a lot of risk. So if we were to, like, just to show you, to put it visually. So you took shorts at VWAP, okay? You like to have your stops at trend setting candle high. To get 1R, you'd like have to have it move below low a day. Do we get that? Maybe. Now, if we would have had our risk, say, like right here, you know, if we would have like 30, let's call it even 30 points. This would have been a little more reasonable. This would have been a little more reasonable. I always tell people I don't get on these trades. I don't get on these these streams to trade guaranteed every day. We keep a high win rate. We choose DOD. We trade smart, trade safe, and stay focused. And every day when you can do that, good things happen. Let's see if we can get, we're not going to get higher volume either. I was going to say, maybe if we get higher volume, we can look for testing to here, then just put stops above 560. That actually would look pretty good, but I don't think we're going to get it. I don't think we're going to get it. As this wasn't a 2-bar. But I see what you mean by it. The philosophy went right. It was not a 2-bar, though. The trend's not down yet from open of Asia. It's still up. That's a bummer, though. There was so much risk. The Jdun Think indicator, though, again, if you guys took that, there you go. The bias indicator rarely misses. It's not often you say, I think it's going to go somewhere, and it don't. It's not often. What's my net worth? Not enough. Keep grinding. If we went up to like 580, I probably would have tried it. I think here's the problem now, okay? Let me minimize this. So if we get, say, a continuation candle here with volume, which we might, we got a lot of potential to bounce in here. We have support from previous day. We also have that aggressive news candle that we might find some buyers sitting. That being said, if we get aggressive movement down, I will potentially try, maybe we can get an Asia or a Tokyo orb. 510. Yep, that'd be the low of the orb here. Right at point of control, too. Does orb work on Asian session? Maybe. I might see aggressive buyer step in. It's possible. It's possible. I do trade with my own money. Yep. I've also gotten a significant amount of payouts, 6 figures plus, just to prove I could do it because I have prop firm codes and I'm partnered with them, but I prefer real money. Just saw the bit about the mill. Truly inspiring. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate all you guys hitting the follow button, too. I trade live every day, and my goal is to help you guys. I think I'm genuinely the best teacher that gives the most free game. I did my best to, at least. Not perfect, but let's see how this 5-minute candle confirms. You like trading Asia? That's all right. I appreciate you, Gordon. Much love, bro. So we might actually get a long entry here, guys. If we get this solid 5-minute close here, I'll look for the retest down to like, well, no. Go back up. Come on, buyers, push us up. If we get the solid push up here, which we're going opposite of, I was going to say I'll look for the retest as we're seeing now to long in this area, but this doesn't look like we're going to get it. That's a bummer. That's a bummer, guys. We got our game plan for the week, everybody. You guys better have your homework as well. You guys, I told you guys I needed you to choose one variable of your trading that you were going to improve on this week. One thing you've been struggling with. This is an absolutely useless candle. Useless candle. Useless. 5-minute close on the 5-minute right below the Tokyo 15-minute low. Above the pivot. I guess it's technically valid for a retest and move, but what an absolutely just pitiful close. Your arms are huge. I've been trying, bro. Let's go. I've been grinding in the gym, baby. Here's how I look at it, though. If we can choose DOD and say we catch one winning trade a day, obviously there's occasions where I lose trades. It's not super often, but I do on occasion. Say we trade Asia for an hour and a half, 2 hours a day, especially for people who can't trade because they're working. If we can average, let's say 20, 30 points, that could be life-changing for some people. So I'm going to stay patient. See what we can get. Being 6'7", has it been hard to fill out your frame? You have no idea, bro. You want to do me around? That's why we didn't take that long. You see how when we follow our rules, good things happen? Because back in the day, I would have said, oh, well, it broke the rules, but like, oh, well, I still want to take it. And I would have taken it and gotten decimated. So for the most part, I stay patient and I try to make trading more enjoyable for you guys. When you choose DOD and when you trade smart and trade safe, you genuinely start to enjoy your trading much more. My goal for you guys isn't just to make money. Obviously, that's the goal for everybody. And I think we do a pretty good job at doing that. But it's to enjoy your trading more. I don't want you to be stressing yourself to freaking death with it. Jdun, you just said 95% carnivore. What's the other 5%? So I'll just tell you what I eat on a daily basis. It's not even necessarily 95%, but I wake up in the morning. I have collagen, my greens, and electrolytes. Next, I typically have a banana or something, so I have a little something in my coffee or in my stomach when I drink my coffee. It's better for your skin. And then for my first meal, I have ground beef, sometimes beef organs. Like I like heart, I like liver. If I have like ground chicken, I'll eat everything. Like I'm talking like the skin, you name it, I'll eat it. But usually like ground beef, ground heart and ground beef liver for lunch, or my first meal with avocado for healthy fats, sometimes rice. And then for my second meal, typically I'll have wild-caught salmon, probably some more rice. It depends on the day, more avocado. And then for my third meal, I typically have more ground beef or ground chicken, some sort of meat. And then for my fourth meal, I have steak and sweet potatoes. I don't really season it, bro. I just have salt. I just have pink Himalayan salt. Yep. I have a whole freezer full of meat. That's how I feel best. I had autoimmune issues going on. I had brain fog. I didn't look my best. I swear to you guys talk to your own doctor. I like holistic doctors, but you talk to your own doctor. Don't take health advice from me. When I started eating mostly almost all real food, my complete life changed. Like, I don't get sick. I, for the most part, have really great skin. My autoimmune issues have gone away. My focus is great. My energy is great. And in turn, that helps your trading. That's why I always tell you guys, like, when you look for ways to focus and have better psychology trading, well, what are you putting in your body? If your body's full of garbage and you always feel like crap and you can't focus and you can't stay patient and you have brain fog, how are you gonna focus in your trading? You got to remember that. It's important to remember. It's often overlooked, and people call me a hippie for saying it, but I swear, for one, I'm not a hippie, and for two, it's real. The science behind it is real. My inflammation went way down when I started eating real food. Way down. I mean, why do you think all these other countries are flying their food in from their European countries? So the majority of what we have here is not great. The only soda I will drink, I mean, I'm talking the only soda on earth, or pop, we call it pop back in Nebraska, is Mexican Coke, Gene Coke. And that's rare. It's like one every like month or few months. But I don't do any like no sodas and pops. Mexican Coke's a little different. There's no high fructose corn syrup. But I did mostly just drink water. Shut up. We have a trade here. Well, I'm sorry. Let me just zip my mouth. My bad. I was watching for this reversal here. 450. It would have to be like 450 for entry, but I do like carbonated water. Yep. I love seeing you guys send me progress pics of your health. Obviously, I love seeing you guys send me progress pics of your trading. Got to incorporate electrolytes. So we're just been watching price steady move down. Yep. Lots of vitamins every day too. Vitamin D, B12, my maca root, my men's multivitamin. I take Tanga Ali, good for natural testosterone booster. Do I know Symbiotica? Of course I know Shervin. Come on now. You're speaking my language with that. I'm the guy, I won't touch artificial. Like, if you ask anyone I know, ask Gene, ask Brandon, who the most insane label reader is. I'm like a freaking librarian reading the index of a book when it comes to labels. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors. Like all those artificial sweeteners, garbage. Horrible. Absolutely terrible. If you came to my fridge, or if you came to my house and looked through my fridge, a lot of you guys would be like, this guy's a psycho. But then again, you keep your figure and you know, You look good. I like being able to take my shirt. I like being able to take my shirt off in the summer. I like feeling healthy. Come on, look at that. Another no full retracement. I wanted to see us move back to like 650 or 450. I'm curious what the midline is. 5, 10, 15. We're right at that midpoint of this aggressive breakthrough. I do like Bison a lot. Bison's great. Bison's fire, bro. Man, that sucks. Appreciate y'all being here. As a reminder, if you're on the free streams, make sure you hit that follow button. I trade live every single day. Help you guys learn, level up, and win. I give every trade that I take. I walk you through my setups. And most importantly, I help you simplify trading into a way that you can learn it yourself and do it yourself and build it into a lifelong skill. So if that's what you're looking for, make sure you hit that follow button. In addition to that, I appreciate you, if you're on the YouTube, the tube, hitting that subscribe and also pressing that bell icon and pressing all. That will turn your notifications on so you don't miss any of my live streams. $6.10, damn, bro is mogging me. What? Yeah, but all those chemicals are banned in the EU. Do I have any trades yet? Nope. Not yet. Touch 434 will launch it, maybe. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. As a reminder, I appreciate y'all being here. If I've helped you with your trading, or if you like what I preach about, I appreciate you guys using code Jdun for your prop firm accounts. Only use that code. Only buy them if you're going to trade smart and trade safe. And we got some really good deals in prop world right now. I recommend the FFF 50K Premier. It's awesome. Lucid 50K Pro is obviously super solid account. The Apex Tradeovate 50K end of day drawdowns are good. Tradeify 50K selects are good. Lots of someone with their mic to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm peeing. Man's got to pee. I'm actually going for a world record of longest stream in the history. I am noticing this more, guys, is that Asia doesn't get quite as deep of pullbacks. We're gonna have to take that into account. Gonna have to take that into account. The Jdun Think indicator paid, but Jdun did not get paid. Only rats trade on Sundays. Well, good thing I'm a bird, not a rat. You're on a live trading stream, so does that make you a rat too? Guess it could. How do you trade Asia? Call me a rat because I'm giving all my people some cheese. I'm feeding you the cheese. All right, let's see, guys. Staying very patient. We could see a reversal here. We're at this 50% retracement area, so we'll see how this next 5-minute candle forms. Bum we didn't get a retracement up here. That would have been money bags. This rat's green. Where's my bags? What bags? My money bags. I'm trying to find them right now. I'm working on it. Not quite there yet, but we will be soon. We will be soon. Let's see what we get. I think I needed a trade session where I don't take a trade, just work on my DOD. That's all right. Yeah, we're gonna see what Asia gives us. I'm late as this NQ. Yes, we're trading the NASDAQ. That is exactly what we're doing. Can I explain what the goal is? The goal is to make and keep money. The goal is to make and keep money. Not just make, but keep. That's where DOD comes in. I better see you guys all in the live stream tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Better see you guys all there tomorrow morning. Make your promise to yourself of one thing you're going to improve on. Keep that promise with me in the morning, bright and early. I think we can low key see a bounce at 350 as well. We have a lot of liquidity sitting down there on Bookmap. Bookmap's a good tool to have during Asia. I mean, it's a good tool all the time, but you can see we have that dark red here on Bookmap. You can see it at 350. We have a lot of orders sitting down there. It'll be interesting to see how we react when we move down. I wish I could share it on Stages or Zoom, but I can't. You can get 20% off with code Jdun on your first month, though, if you would like to sign up. Yep, even if you guys are working, you can join me at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time or 9 a.m. Eastern time. I try to tell you guys that ahead of time what I'm looking for, what trades I see coming, any setups, and most importantly, keeping you guys out of bad trades. Thank you, Andre. Appreciate you, bro. Any trade right now? Nope. Jdun, why does Asia not give clean retraces? I'm not entirely sure. It just doesn't sometimes, but that's all right. We'll trade smart, trade safe. I got like 5 more minutes, guys, and I'm off. 5 more minutes or so, and I'm off. I'm gonna get like one more 5-minute candle. I'm gonna get dinner. We got grandma in town. If I didn't have grandma here, I'd probably just stay on for another like 30 minutes or so. But we got grandma here, so. Single best thing you've been teaching me is patience. Thank you. You're welcome, bro. I always tell people if they struggle with patience or they struggle with discipline, they'll find a good home here. I like this 450 area reject with like 490 stop. I still like that. Before I get off to, I think we're getting a reversal here. It's tough to tell. Literally taught me patience. I appreciate that. There's a lot of streamers, specifically in the day trading space, that come on and they nuke 100 trades and they try to make you fail because when you use their code, they get paid more. So they want you to reset and they want to teach you bad habits, or they want to tell you, hey, come buy my course and quit your job in 2 months, both of which are BS. So your job, what I teach you, is that I want you to trade smart, trade safe, and stay focused. Respect your risk, and good things will come over time. Can I use your code tomorrow if you'd like? I appreciate your support. I appreciate all you guys using code Jdun if you're trading with props. Certainly not necessary. I do appreciate it. And I do my best to give back to you guys and give you value on these streams every day. I don't hate the shorts up here. I don't love them. Like 450. I think there's a chance that we rebound from here. That said, I don't hate the shorts. Has to be like 450 though. Probably won't get a retrace that deep. Yeah, 450 area, I don't mind. I think it's a little riskier. You'd have to have stops above like 495. 450 to 460 for short, stops above like 495. I also don't want to see a 5-minute candle that engulfs all this and closes high. That's the risk you take trying it early. We're seeing a good amount of buying come in here, so we'll see. I think we're going to get this high volume close here, which is not good. I don't hate the shorts here, guys. It's just I don't like that we have these key levels above us. I'd rather see us or coming up to this having lower volume. I'd like to see that too. But it looks like we're going to have higher volume. We're pushing up. We'll see if we can push up and fail and move down. I'll try the shorts. I'd love to see us push up on higher volume, fail, and then try it on the way back down. That way you protect yourself. The 4th of July is traditionally bullish. It is. That is correct. I could definitely see the market trying to push this market higher, for sure. Are we done trade? We never start trade. Take trade, no happen, so no trade done. Stay patient, guys. Yeah, how are you supposed to short that candle? How are we supposed to short this? How are we supposed to short this? Even if it goes down, how are we supposed to short this? 420. I'd arguably even say this is a good reversal candle. Retest back to like 420 for longs. You kidding me? Come on. Let's see if we can retest to 420. I'll watch it. I think it's worth potentially a shot. Let's see how the delta looked on that candle. Let's see here, everybody. $380. Still watching, guys. Still watching. Still watching. That's so lame. That literally, look at that 5-minute candle. Just selling all of it off. What an odd sequence. What an odd sequence. An odd sequence of candles, guys. Just gotta wait. No longs unless we retrace back up and move up. What an odd sequence there, guys. How lame is that? 5 minutes up, higher volume, and is dying. That is crazy. You almost never see that during New York. And this volume on this candle isn't really picking up either. Why I waited there, for what it's worth, is whenever I'm taking a bounce like that, especially in a downtrend, I like to see us move down and then push back up and take the trade on the way. That's what I like to see. So that's why I didn't take that long. You guys know when I'm in a trade, I like to see us move down into the retracement, and then get, with the momentum and with the price moving in the direction I want, then press that buy button. Now, if we get a strong 5-minute close down here, I will watch the retrace for shorts. If we go back up and reclaim this candle, then I'll likely be, I may have to leave regardless, but. I don't think we're going to get higher volume on this though, guys. Look at this volume candlestick here. We only have 1 minute left on this candle. We're not going to get higher volume, I don't think, unless we see some serious volume come in the next minute. Nope. What are we supposed to do with this candle? What are we supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with that? Terrible. Yeah, I'm not sure about long on it. It could work, but honestly, at this point, it's 50-50. It could go either way. It could go long. It could be short at this point. It's 50-50. We're not really seeing any sort of follow through either direction. I mean, the trend's down, so the bears have that going for them. But we're right at that 50% of the range. Look at that, almost to a T. Like right in there at 50%. I would honestly say if I had to pick a direction, this isn't think indicator, but I'd probably pick shorts if I had to pick. But I don't even have a think right now. It's 50-50. I only say shorts because that's the trend we've been coming from. I didn't miss anything. Just because we moved doesn't mean you missed it. I keep over an 80% win rate and make 5 figures a week in my live account for a reason. I don't force. I stay patient. That's not Pokemon. You don't have to catch them all. Jdun, you missed 4 trades. I'm like, that's why you're not profitable, bro. You think that you have to catch every single move up and down. That's not how it works. That's not how the best traders in the world trade. We're getting off in 8 minutes. Final. I will end the stream at 9 Eastern time. I used to collect Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards back in the day. As a reminder, guys, make sure you guys are all on time tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. 9:30 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow for New York session. That's our best trading stream. That's our most active trading stream with the biggest audience. And that's when I really put on my show, the DOD show. He trades and teaches at the same time, explains every move, win or lose. My personal IG, yep. IG has some serious issues. If you want to follow my trading IG, Jdun Trades, it's private. You'll have to request. Got to protect the sauce at all costs. Do I still have my Honda Accord? Of course. Yeah, my personal IG is at Jdun Trades. If you'd like to follow it, you'll have to request. I got some good stuff on there, though. My grandma's chilling. We're about to go get some dinner. We're vibing. We'll be live from New York tomorrow, though. What's my car lineup? The only car you need to know about is the best one, the Honda Accord. I just confirmed some of you guys' follows if you're following my IG at Jdun Trades. JDUN Trades. All right, guys. Regardless, because we didn't have higher volume in that, I'm not going to get a good trade. If I had to pick a direction, I'd likely like to see us reject somewhere in here. That said, I will not be trading it. I'm going to go eat some food and get a good night's sleep for New York tomorrow. So as a reminder, if you guys are on the free delayed streams, I appreciate you hitting that follow button, hitting that subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're in Team Bull, in Premium, then you're in the best place to be. Got a lot of value coming your way this week. And if you'd like to join Premium, for anyone who's not, I will post the link to upgrade. You can use code JDUN for $1 a day. Just over $1 a day for your first month. There's a lot of benefits to being in Premium. A lot of benefits there. Ask around. People will tell you the same thing. You can use code JDUN to join Premium. It's in my TikTok link in my bio as well. Yep, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Got a great community there. All right, guys. I will see you guys bright and early in the morning, okay? 9 a.m. Eastern time. Of course, it's going to start giving you guys some great price action now. So God bless you guys. Remember, make yourself a promise for this week. One thing you're going to improve on. It can be overtrading, revenge trading, tilt trading, patience, position sizing. One promise to yourself, write it down, and make it reality tomorrow. I'm going to remind you guys of that first thing in the morning too. Let's make tomorrow morning a new start to the rest of your trading career. God bless you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.